Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Bohemian Grove podcast. This episode featuring myself, my good friends Dax and Winston. Would you guys like to say anything about yourselves?
My name's Winston. I'm currently eating yogurt that expired on March 29th, and it is April 14th right now, but it's delicious.
That's fantastic.
What about you, Dax?
I think. I don't know. I mean, I can't compete with the expired yogurt, but I just had some bratwurst and some sauerkraut. So I was really taking it back to old Germany. So
I'll pretend like I know what that is for the sake of this, but
yeah, you got big sausages and some sour salad. Pretty much, it was fine.
Imagine like tiny baby shredded pickles.
Yeah. Pretty
oh,
much.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll give an introduction to this podcast. I want it to serve as a place for an outlet for a lot of thoughts that I have throughout the day, some childhood memories, which is going to be the topic of today and possibly the next couple of episodes. But the first thing is the background of the entire podcast. This came into fruition when Dax was visiting me down here in LA with another friend who couldn't be here on this episode. And we were just in a hot tub talking about all these crazy childhood memories that we had. And then I just kind of came up with, I want an outlet, you know? That's verbatim what happened. And, here we are.
Yeah, the voices got too much, and you had to put them out there to share with the world. I feel that, 100%.
And let me tell you, we have a plethora of ideas for topics, episode themes, some very funny shit that'll happen, as this as this continues. You guys know what's up.
Business.
We'll keep it a surprise for the viewers back home.
Can confirm. If you want a hint.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
And that's only one of them.
That might be too much. That might be too much already. That's yeah.
That's got to be an IRL episode. 100%.
Oh, most definitely. It's in the works.
But anyway, we're talking about childhood memories. You guys want to start us off?
Oh God, how much do I remember from my childhood, dude?
Yeah, actually,
it's like
I was thinking of one. When I was in third grade. So you guys. I mean, Dax, you may not know, but Luke, I'm pretty into history and stuff. Like I like medieval, all that stuff.
Yep.
I went to a private school before fourth grade, and it was like a pretty open place, right? It was like 6-acre campus, so like pretty huge, and there was like this was back when I lived in California, for those who don't know, and it had like little woods, it had plenty of sticks, little wooded areas. And in third grade, I would like hit people with sticks. I would find sticks that were laying out in the little forested areas, and I would like walk around and hit people. And that like that alone is like that's whatever. Like kids are gonna mess around. But the worst part was after I hit people, if they hit back, I would start crying, and then yeah, man. I would hit people with sticks, and then I would play victim. it was pretty awful.
That's like you're one of the worst type of people.
Yeah, I mean, I really have to apologize for all the people who went to elementary school with me because I was pretty bad.
Oh,
maybe that's why I left private school to go to public school, and then I cleaned up my act a little bit.
That's valid.
Yeah,
that actually reminds me of. When I was in elementary school, I didn't do that. I would never do something like that. But I had a friend who was, he was super chill, but he would run around and he was like a really nice kid, but once in a while he just had like violent outbursts and he just would hit people.
Dude, I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. He hit my sister and I was like, oh my, so he like chased her down and threw her around and like, this guy's insane. And I mean, to this day, he's still my friend. He's actually one of my best friends. But yeah, no, he was a bit wild. It was crazy to see him now because he's like totally quiet. He goes to, Cornell? He's a big kid now. But yeah, no, he used to have like a screw loose or something. But no, we're friends. So
yeah, he's a whole different dude now.
Yeah, it just goes to show even if you abused other children when you were young, you can still be a good person.
Dex, I'm about to take a stroll down memory lane with you. Okay. So for those Okay, no one knows. I don't know why I'm prefacing this like this. Dex, you remember how we met, right?
Dude, do I? YMCA?
No, dude, it was before that. It was before that. So
What?
I was in a
What was it?
second, third split class, and I had a folder, right? And it had like my little name on a sticker. And then
Always.
I was in that same teacher's class in third grade when it was just a pure third. And that's when I met Dax because he got my folder from last year. And he was
Uh,
like, hey, do you want to just keep this one? Because it already has your name on it. And I was like, oh, yeah. And we got the bad ending because the teacher straight up vetoed that and just made us both put stickers over it
oh my god.
for
Yeah,
no
dude.
reason.
Elementary school was like straight communism. It was
Literally
no.
1984.
It was a dictatorship, dude. Are you kidding me?
It,
You didn't.
yeah.
There was no share the wealth. There was none of that. They told you what to do, and you did it.
One of my favorite memories from that same third grade class was we had this is like where I learned what a special ed child was because Dax, we had one in our class. And
George?
what?
Was it George or was it a different kid?
I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to dox him.
Fair
But
enough. Fair enough.
so he was kind of like way ahead of his time. Okay, because my fondest memory is of us when we had indoor recesses, and he would play on our old like Dell computers with the huge monitors. And he went to
Oh,
like everyone, cool math games, how it's like
oh, dude,
educational with a bunch of games.
100%. Oh, 100%.
He found a knockoff cool math games where the math was completely deleted from the game and would just play them at lunch.
Oh my
And
god.
like me and all the other third graders would just watch him and the teacher would never say anything because of his learning condition. Like he was living in like the 3000s. Like he was cool with it.
Dude, he wasn't special ed. He was just
He
he
was
was post
Sheldon
ed. He
Cooper, but we
was
didn't know it.
yeah. Yeah, he was beyond his times. That's wild. He was outsmarting the teachers. That's insane, dude.
I guess I can censor it in post, but yeah, Dax, it was
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it
oh,
was yeah, it
really?
was him.
I could see that, dude. Yeah, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. He still remembers my birthday, which is wild. I think he was in my third grade class. I think it was third grade.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I
the
must
class
have
we were
told
all in.
him. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So I told him my birthday once, and I swear to God, this was third grade. I asked him. I ran into him again. I mean, obviously, I saw him all the time, but I talked with him a bit again, like junior year of high school, and I was like, "Do you still remember my birthday?" He's like, "Yeah." And I mean, I'm not gonna say it on air. I can't be giving out the private credentials, but yeah, he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "That's wild, dude," because I couldn't tell you what I did last week. This guy remembers something I told him. I don't even know how many years ago that is now. That's like 8. It's
He was incredible
yeah.
with it because I remember someone else was telling me a really similar story, but he recalled the actions that they did on a certain date, like they hung out or something, and he had
Yeah,
it
no,
down to a
he's
science what they did.
oh he will remember like everything. If it's something that you can like memorize, done. He was a cheat at spelling bees, bro. He yeah. Like when like the dude, remember spelling tests? Oh my god.
Yeah.
But dude, he just went over those words once and he done nailed it. I was like, I thought it was unfair. I thought he should get kicked out of the class for cheating, but that was maybe that's not entirely fair.
Oh,
But
dude,
yeah,
another
no,
thing from
it's
that
that's a
third grade
superpower, dude.
class, it might have been second grade actually, but those same old computers. You remember the really old Windows screensavers? Where it was just a bunch of pipes intertwining, just weaving in and out of each other. This
Uh,
might have been when it was the second, third split, but I have like the fondest memory of it being before class, hella rainy. We were all under the overhang right outside the
oh,
windows, and we were all like a bunch of nerds pushed up our face against the glass, just watching the old monitors with the pipes weaving in and out. And we would just
that's
watch that shit for like 20 minutes before class.
dude. The rainy school days in elementary school. That was the vibes. You'd go and watch movies during recess. I
I
mean,
know,
to be honest,
and then
at
what the
that
hell
point, I would
happened
have
after
probably.
that? What the hell
I
happened
don't
in
know. It
high
went
school?
downhill. It went very much downhill.
They
I
either
know the
wouldn't be
first
outside. Oh fuck, I'm already talking over you.
I know the first big blow came like after fifth grade. First year, first day in sixth grade, started calling it break instead of recess. I'm like, no way, what? because I had to sound like a big kid, dude. I couldn't be saying recess. I'm like, oh, we got break now. And then we went out for break. No playground. I'm like, there's no way.
And it was only once a day now. It was only once a day
bad.
as opposed to twice.
Bad.
It was fucked up.
Yeah. It was
living in
good.
a fucking school autocracy.
They took away your freedoms one step at a time. It was critical.
I know, and then we got to high school, and it was reduced from like maybe an hour total outside time to like 40 minutes, which was barely enough time for you and me to walk to Subway and get back.
Yeah, break who, dude? No, you got lunch for 45 minutes and you're back on that grind.
Dude, at my high school, so in my high school is in pretty much in the middle of Salt Lake City, like right next to downtown, and we had like a 35-minute lunch actually. So
oh my god.
We actually had it worse, and I also had to walk uphill both ways to school.
Dang, you had to one up us. Huh?
Yeah.
Uphill both ways? How does that work?
Yeah, wait a second.
Do you live in like escalators? Are you living in snakes and ladders?
Anyway, the point is, right across the street, some genius chose the greatest place to put a restaurant, because there's a burger place called Cali Burger, right across the street from our high school, and without fail, like when the lunch bell rang, there would be like a pilgrimage of high schoolers to Cali Burger, because Cali Burger, like they were a burger place. They had burgers, shakes, random snacks, and stuff. But the one thing that Cali Burger did that nobody else did was you could get a sack of fries this big for like $2.50. So any given day after lunch, there would be like oodles of kids just walking around with these massive greasy sacks of fries, and it was such a good bang for your buck. Cause that wasn't the only burger place next to the school. Like the opposite way from the school down the street, there was Crown Burger, and Crown Burger. Now, okay, Crown Burger had better shakes, and their burgers are arguably better, but it depends who you ask. But Crown Burger's fries were shit value compared to Cali Burger. Because with Crown Burger, you just get like a little paper sack of fries for like $3.
Oh,
but if you go to Cali Burger,
In-N-Out fries.
Yeah, but if you go to Cali Burger, you literally get like big boy bag, like in the old movies where the homeless person has like a stick with a sack on it. That's what you get at Cali Burger, dude. You get the whole ass like railroad hobo set, and everybody went to Cali Burger, and it was bussin'.
You need that for your pilgrimage, dude. You got to have that fuel to get back to the campus. They're just making sure you don't pass out on that second uphill hike, dude. They're looking out for the youth.
I'm still trying to put together how that works mentally.
Yeah,
It's like you know that one illusionist painting where there's the stairs that keep on leading uphill and the dimensions
100%.
Don't add up. Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. And then in one corner is Winston's school, and then in these are the two separate burger places, and that's the only way in my mind that I can get it to factor that Winston has to walk uphill both ways.
Dude, Utah is just in a fourth dimension. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know a single person that's ever actually gone there and come back to tell me about it. Like they go there, but they don't come back. Like it's I don't think it's really out there, but.
That's true. So Winston, if you do come to California and you cross the state threshold, are you just gonna get torn asunder? Like,
you guys are waiting for me in the airport and hear an explosion. You'll know it's my body exploding.
Just a bunch of ribbons come flying out.
Wait, censor that.
Jarvis, censor that.
I think the censor threshold is probably going to get more lenient as time goes on, and people can piece together where we are. But
that's for now. We'll play it safe.
Yeah, I mean, if I just I just doxed my high school, but like, who cares? It's a high school.
Yeah, I'm fine with you guys knowing I'm in like LA because there's like 3 or 4 million people here.
Yeah, but, you don't gotta know where I'm at though. That's all good. We keep that on the deal.
Yeah, Dex and I live in the shadow realm, basically.
Yeah.
Out in the boonies.
Big boonies. We're back out there, dude. In the sticks. Yeah, no, you don't want to come looking for me. I don't know, you'll run into like a grizzly bear or something first. You know, it's
Or like
dangerous in the great
yoga
outback.
pants mom.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Yogi Bear, but yeah, yoga pants works too.
The yoga pants mom buying the $60 top shelf wine.
You need that. You need that. 100%. You can't do no peasant $30 bottle. That's.
Dude, working in retail where we live and then coming down to like LA has shown me just the price disparity and how like delusional people have to be. Because like I can shop at Costco, right? And I worked in the wine aisle, and I will find the same wines for half off that these moms were like stocking up on by the fucking case for like $70, and they're like 35, maybe 40 at Costco.
I'm pretty sure you just doxed us. You just.
Oh shit! Did I say the?
You just hard name dropped.
Oh dude, did I just hard R us?
Yeah, dude, pretty much.
All right, dude.
Oh,
well,
man.
thank God I'm
gonna
editing
get
these things and we're not live right now.
Yeah, they're gonna get a satellite lock on us, dude. That's dangerous. They got incoming drone strikes already.
It took 16 minutes to dox myself.
Wow.
It took 16 minutes into the first one.
Dox
Record
yourself,
time.
speed run.
We'll
Try to break it next episode. We'll get sub 16 for sure, I believe.
I think if I start animation canceling, I could definitely hit at least a sub 14.
I could see it happening, dude. We're making big plays out here. We're not coming here to lose. We're coming here for the dubs. So yeah, I think we could hit those thresholds.
This is gonna be a good one. This podcast is gonna go places.
This is gonna be money. Yeah. We gotta get in that groove a little bit, but once we get going, I think we're cooking with oil.
Speaking of
I
retail,
really gotta start writing down. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of retail, and since I was talking about burger places, for a summer I worked at a burger place, not Cali Burger, not Crown Burger, but B&D Burger, which by the way stands for Big and Delicious.
Okay, I
Which
was
I-
gonna
Okay,
come up with
yeah.
some other names, but
Yeah, what were you
I had
thinking of?
something completely
nah,
different.
it's all good.
Don't even
It's
worry
all
about
good.
it. Don't even worry.
Okay. Anyway,
Carry on,
at
carry
B&D, I had this coworker who was quite silly, and obviously if you ever work in the restaurant industry, you know that it's kind of like you get annoyed when people come in right next to closing, and a group of individuals came in close to closing, and my coworker, she had like a little bit of an annoyed demeanor to her. She was chill. She was like tatted up white woman, but
Oh, yeah.
this group of gentlemen come in and they order their burgers, and then she was like, it's too close to closing time for us to serve brown people. When they tried to order.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You only in Utah, dog. You can't do that here.
And then
You'll be gone.
and the dude ordering was like, "I'm Greek," and then she was like, "I don't care." and then they still ordered, and we still served them their food, and all was well.
Oh man. Oh,
If you said
man.
that shit in California, you would get hung from the gallows within minutes, dude.
Oh, dude, they would taste it before you even said it. They'd sniff you out, and they'd be at your door as the words were coming out of your mouth, dude. You gotta be careful. Yeah, you're gonna have to go into like protective, some type of protective service, like witness protection, something, dude. Because you say a word out of line here, you're gone. No one's gonna hear from you ever again. It's bad. Yeah, that sounds like Utah. I mean, not to be prejudiced against Utonians, but I mean, it's
Yeah,
legit.
Winston, no shade. What's up with the crazy amounts of racism coming from Utah?
What? Well, wait. What are the racisms there besides the story that I just told?
I just dude, Utah Twitter. You ever been on Utah Twitter?
I have not.
Utah Twitter. Yeah, I'm sure that too. But Utah Twitter has a really distinct hatred for Latin Americans and Muslims, especially Muslims.
Oh man.
Curious.
Yeah.
Decline to comment on this issue.
I plead the fifth. Yeah.
My lawyer advised me to not say anything.
Oh man, editing is definitely gonna be huge here because there's definitely gonna be some awkward silence. But
I'm gonna cut that out. I don't care.
yeah,
This is a podcast. The people I know who are watching this have fallen asleep at least 15 minutes ago, and we're only 20 minutes deep. Which, if you have fallen asleep, hopefully you have YouTube autoplay on, and we have a few episodes out. Because I'm trying to get to 4,000 hours watch time, you know?
Oh god, start making them coins, dude. That big money.
YouTube big money. Let's go. Let's get monetized.
Pump them numbers, baby. Otherwise, I'm gonna start have to get some bots on here, dude, and we just start pumping them numbers up.
Some of the topics I have written down are 100% gonna counteract that, and we might get a few strikes here and there.
It'll be fine, maybe.
Mostly community guidelines, not copyright.
See, there you go. That's fine.
We can eventually add in some copyright strikes, though.
I think we could work that in. Yeah.
I already have a couple things written down that are like that'll get us littered with copyright. Trust me.
Good.
It's it's part of every good podcast. I think is getting canceled, and then you furiously take to Twitter and bash all your haters, and you come back better than ever, and. Then like a year later you get exposed for talking to a minor, and then it's like your career's over. That's every successful podcast I've ever seen.
I swear to God, that's how it always goes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to be keeping tabs on you guys because I can't let you drive my career into the ground here. So
I was about to say, like, one of us just needs to start talking to a minor now.
Oh, true. Actually, yeah, no, that's what I was saying. We gotta. Yeah, if we want to pump those numbers up, dude, I'll take right to it. I'll be back.
Because right now we're in the infancy. Like, no publicity right now is bad publicity, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to get any publicity we can, baby.
Even if we fake some scandal, there's only up to go. Like, you can't kick me any further down.
We have zero viewers at the moment, so any exposure is good exposure. Hate is still views. That's
one is still views, bro.
Yeah, one is still views.
I hope it's at least 3 views.
I can make sure I get my parents to watch it. We'll get to 3. I'll watch it. My parents will watch it. That's 3 right there.
I'm thinking if there's
my
3
parents
people
have
on this
also
call.
Yeah. I might leave a thumbs down depending on how I feel about it, but
you best not be doing that. You best not.
We'll see post-edit production. We'll see what it's feeling.
Editing is going to be minimal. I'm not cutting the silence out. I'm just going to censor when I accidentally doxed ourselves and name dropped people on the first episode.
So you're going all raw.
Yeah, if you put little devil horns around me and angel wings around yourself, I'm going to be royally pissed off.
Did you don't want to be that naughty devil, dude? Are you kidding me? Give me devil horns, bro. I'll be in there.
This is a demon with it in the stew, for real.
For real, dude. No, we need. Well, I won't even name drop. Yeah, well, we know some demons in the stew for real. We know some studio demons.
I got a list of demons I'm trying to get on this show, dude.
Some devious.
Pop Smoke.
Oh man. Maybe in the future once we
you guys think we could get Jumanji on this show? Jumanji Suffered?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Robin Williams' movie Jumanji, but we could probably.
No, just straight up the rest in peace Pop Smoke, and then he just
Subway guy, yeah.
As a retail worker, that was the intrusive thought I had every day at 8:30 a.m. It was like I will just sweep thousands of dollars worth of glassware off shelves and just like never come back.
Yeah, dang, dude, this soul patch is really showing, huh? I rock with it. I'm rocking with it. Hell yeah.
On that topic, it should be pretty apparent, but I haven't gotten a haircut nor shaved since we dropped the nomenclature video.
Yeah. Yeah, you got something growing.
I got a haircut and shaved.
And I'm like right in between. I shaved like a few days ago, but no haircut. So
And
There you
Winston
go.
has a dress shirt on. He's making the rest of us look bad.
Yeah, I could take my shirt off and then it's like polar opposites. So that's it.
That's true. I've seen this dude without a shirt multiple times. He rocks
In
it.
bed.
And
Yeah.
this dude actually, him too. I've seen Winston with that one too.
True, dude. Yo, that's we're just all shredded. He's got a sleeper build under that sweatshirt too, though. Trust. He's got. You don't even know, dude. You can't.
Nah, dude, I have half man tits from when I was a chubby middle schooler.
Dude, those are in right now, don't you know, dude? Those
I
are
have
all
at
the
least
rage,
B
bro.
cups. Swear to God.
That's huge. That's better than some of the girls in my school, dude. I'm just saying. You should. Yeah, I might be sliding in the DMs later. I don't know.
You got my number.
Yeah, dude, you already know. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time, dude. I'll be in there like swimwear. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm ready to rock and roll.
This shit's gonna be a riot when I'm back home and we can do like IRL episodes.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. We just gotta figure out where to do it.
I swear to Dax, you remember that place I took you around the summer? I'm like this close to just breaking in there, breaking and entering and
Which
just
one?
setting up.
Oh, the one that's like the house? The house?
Borderline house.
Or
Yeah, I think yeah. The one right
Yeah.
across from the local supermarket.
Most definitely. Yeah. Oh, 100%. We should be chilling in there. Yeah.
Yeah, cause like
That's
I
the
got the
move.
spare microphone now. I got the Go XLR set up. Like we could do shit in there.
Yeah, you got big moves. I got one mic and like that's it. So we're on that struggle setup, but it's all
Dude, the
good.
Go XLR might be the best thing to happen to me because at a moment's notice, I could just be like,
Warning, nuking is now legal.
I can just drop that shit. I have 4 Shadow Wizard Money Gang
Oh
fucking
my
samples in my Go XLR.
That's fire. All I can do is like tap to mute. So like now you can. Yes, like yeah. So that's kind of cool, but
I can also hit the
Yeah, we
censor
don't-
button on myself, you know, for when I need to like proactively.
just like. Yeah. That's the move. That's really all you need. Is a little censor button here and there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of that in post though, because sometimes my
Yeah.
mouth speaks a lot faster than my brain can think.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be saying some stuff, and like 5 minutes later, my brain will catch up and be like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to say that." But it's all good now. So.
I'll be like 5 minutes later, like, no, wait, I totally just shared a really appalling intrusive thought with someone I just met, like in my class. Like the people in my HEA 100 class right now, my teacher knows me as this wacky, goofy, like just dude that tries to get people to learn. My group mates know though that I'm just like crazy. I'm clinically just mental for these people.
Oh man, yeah, dude, the things you'll do in like some college classes is just yes, dude, it's different. It's just different. Sometimes I just can't even be bothered. I'll just be sitting there, drool coming down my face. I'm just like half paying attention. I'm not even there. But yeah, I just kind of
You guys ever have this thing you do like whenever I meet a stranger like on the street, right? If someone tries to talk to me or like you have those at your college, people who will try and like lure you in and get signatures on some issue that you don't care about.
like an old guy on the corner trying to like lure you in. Like we have those
Ours are
sometimes,
just straight up
but-
students, like they're my age. I like
Oh, students? Oh, dude, I wish. No, the old guy on the corner is always on some weird stuff, bro. He's like, come sign my petition, but I left the pen in the house, so you're going to have to follow me. And it's not a pen, but yeah.
well, unfortunately, mine are school affiliated, and I see them in my classes. And like, I had the moment where like I have a little script in my head on just how to be like such a fucking weirdo when these people approach me, on how to just say no. And
Oh,
so
no.
like this one kid comes up to me and he asks like, "Hey, do you want to sign this for something something?" And I'm like, "Nah, sorry, dude. I'm not registered to vote, man. I don't even have a W-2. I'm a crypto trader, man. XRP,
Oh, no.
Cardano, and BNB have been paying my rent recently. I'm thinking about getting into the monkey picture game."
Oh, God.
And lo and behold, I said that last semester to this random kid. And this semester, he's in my political science class.
Oh, no.
And he asks me today, or like not today, yesterday, how's the monkey picture market? And I'm like, do I know you?
No.
And he's like, yeah, you
Oh.
told me you were a crypto trader. And I was like,
Oh.
oh no, dude, it caught up to me. And so I had to make
Oh
up on
my
the fly, like,
god.
just some complete nerd shit about like, dude, yeah, with ever since Elon Musk started talking about Bitcoin and he crashed it and he pumped and dumped, it's been like a stable coin, which
Oh
in the
no.
crypto world, that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke that people will tell each other. And
Oh god.
I had to like BS my way out of it, and the kid now knows me.
Oh,
I
that's
hope to God he's
horrible.
not watching this.
Oh, that's yeah. You gotta I don't know, target this somehow. You gotta what is he, a minority? Avoid minorities with the targeting? I don't know. You can't let like that. So,
Yeah, start dog whistling white nationalists on the show, so this one guy who was probably Middle Eastern doesn't find it.
Oh god. Okay. I can't say that. I
Yeah,
can't say that.
the first episode's got to be a little controversial because we can
Yeah,
only
yeah.
go up. You can't cancel
100%.
what hasn't started yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe I might accidentally cancel my college career. I don't know. That could be unfortunate, but we'll try to avoid anything that serious. But you never know. Sometimes things happen. You can't help it, and then next thing you know, you're out of college. They drop you for saying some targeted violence or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and the worst part is it's not your fault, dude. It's the kid who asked me for the fucking signature's fault. It's his fault that we even talked about this.
That's true. Yeah. So really, he's gonna be hearing from my lawyer. So.
Yeah, dude, it's friggin' like Ahmed's fault.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, what's that guy's name who has those puppets? Is it Burr? Is it like Steve Burr or something?
I have
I
no
don't
clue.
know. He has a Middle Eastern. He does like puppets, and one of his is a Middle Eastern puppet named Ahmed, and it's so good, dude. Oh, it's not. No, it's not anything Burr. It's something. I'm gonna search it up right
Is it
now.
the Muppets guy?
Like the show The Muppets.
Yeah, the
No,
dude who created the Muppets is not him.
I don't know. I don't even know who created the Muppets. Maybe. Now the question is, how do you spell Ahmed?
Well, it's generally AHMED.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't type in
MED.
cursive on a keyboard, so it's like
That's true. Oh, Jeff Dunham. That's what it is.
Jeff
Yeah.
Dunham. I have no clue who that is.
He's got some wacky. Let's see. He's got some wacky puppets, dude. And one of them's. Yeah, it's ACHMED for this one. He's a skeleton with a turban. That's it. Yeah, so. No, he's legit. He's funny, but the puppets are kind of. Puppets. So that's a bit off. But. No, that's legit. Anyway, that's what I thought of. So I don't know how we got to Ahmed, but yeah.
Because it's that kid's fault, man. It's all
That's
his
right.
fault
Yeah.
for getting this
Yeah.
podcast canceled.
Yeah. So, ended before we could even really start. That's unfortunate.
How can it be so over if we're not even if we haven't started yet?
I know, dude. We just need Winston to like take his shirt off and flex, and like it'll be a hell of females.
Yeah, hey,
just
show
flooding
physique,
in, dude.
show physique.
Yeah, dude.
On the first episode,
Dude, just pop those buttons off. Just like tear them off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a really good video of
Yeah,
Winston.
there
in a
we, oh, the
Discord
one-handed
call.
too. Oh, man.
Winston, I have a really good video of you with no shirt on in your underwear, like flexing super hard. This guy
Dude,
is a
send that,
huge
dude.
ass, by the way.
Send that.
Huge.
Dude, where's my phone? I need to get this ASAP. Hold on.
Like if I were a model, I would
You
100%.
tap?
I would contract him to swap asses with me.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we're really far off the topic of childhood memories.
That's true. We could, yeah.
What's up with
We could for sure. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We're a little bit.
Maybe my
Little bit
childhood
off
was
track.
not as bland as I thought, but nothing's coming up.
Oh, it definitely wasn't bland. We had some characters, dude. We had some characters. I got
We did,
bullied.
yeah.
That was fire. We liked that.
One of
I
my
could for sure
favorite
tell some
favorite
sob
characters
stories.
was I don't know. Juan's not here, so he can't tell the story. There's a guy
That's true.
I'll call Jerry for the sake of anonymity.
Jerry, I know who you're. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't play. I know who you're talking about.
Jerry was a
Jerry the
fucking
goat.
character because he like
Yeah.
was just an annoying recurring character when I was in elementary school
Yeah. He
who
just kind
would
of went
just
in and out of life. Yeah.
he's so like spastic. But I remember in
Mm.
elementary school he would like if you pissed him off, he would say like my dad is used to be a SWAT member and I have a bunch of guns and I'm gonna just bring one to school and shoot you and like he threatened me
Oh
with that
yeah.
in like second or third grade in the after school camp. He
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
he was just like the buzz cut milsim kid. He was that kid and
Oh, dude, yeah. He recruited like the younger kids to be his boys, his like
you gotta
his
tell me
little
about that.
military
That's
dude.
not ringing a bell for me.
You don't remember that? Oh my
No,
god.
I
He
don't.
had like two or three underlings, bro. He they were like a year or two below us. And he called them his boys, and they were like his little military faction, pretty much. But he every time at like during recess he'd have him digging a hole and he's like, yeah, my boys are they're digging a tunnel to get out of here, we're gonna dig out and
Wait.
get back to
Okay,
my
I'm gonna have to
house.
censor this. Was this when we were at
Yeah,
because
yeah,
now I totally remember what the
yeah,
fuck you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about. Yeah, he would
yeah,
just have him digging through tan bark.
yeah. He's like, my boys did it for me. I'm like, I'm sure they did, my dog, I'm sure they did. But yeah, if you got on his bad side, he's like, my boys are gonna mess you up. I'm like, all right, dude. Yeah, yeah, buddy. So no, he was for sure. Yeah, I
I
mean, he
also
lost
just
his boys real quick. I'm pretty
I
sure that
remember
was like
getting
one
off the
year.
bus one day and his parents are split, right? Which is
Yeah.
gives us a lot of insight into who he was as a
Oh yeah.
person. And his dad lives like 40 minutes away from us for God knows why. And he got
I
off
thought
the
it was his
stop.
dad who lived close.
No, his dad lives far.
It's his
His
mom.
mom though, like I remember one
She lives
day
right
and
by me. She lives right by me.
yeah, she does, but like the
Yeah.
craziest part is I have this one memory of like him gloating about like how cool his house was and whatever. And then he got off the bus and he crosses into this weird place that's near no crosswalks and is near like a semi busy intersection. And he goes into this house that's like it looks like a fucking old COD map. It's overgrown. There's like a
It's
junker
bad.
truck in the driveway. It's like
Yeah.
I think one of the windows was either broken or had like some plastic filament around it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember so distinctly him being on the bus, gloating about how fucking cool his life was, and then watching him walk through one of the most decrepit front doors I've ever seen after wading through like 6 feet of grass.
Oh, and surrounded by like $1 million homes too. It's
Yeah,
like
that's the craziest part.
pristine house, his house, just
There's
shed
if
pretty
his
much.
house is right here, there's a little bend, and then
Yeah.
the next house, I Zillowed it one day like years ago because it was on like when we were moving, and I was like in fourth grade. I checked it out. It was over $1 million. It
Oh,
was
of
something
course.
like 8,000 square feet with a gate on it, and he lives
Oh, yeah.
right in between two of those.
Yeah. Yeah, he that was for sure like the shed for one of his houses, and they just partitioned it off so they could sell it for a little bit of extra cash flow, and then they bought it. So
Well, yeah, always tip your landlords.
yeah, yeah. It's, as far as the weeds and everything, I don't like that's just a lack of maintenance, really. But yeah,
Winston's
no, it's
definitely got
not.
something to say. Winston, you, I don't know,
Tip
He's
your
all
landlords.
contemplating.
That's all.
Yeah, pay your landlords for real
Because
if you have them.
like where would you be without landlords? You'd be homeless.
Like really,
You'd be
like,
homeless, holeless,
Yeah.
broless. Like you'd be nothing without
YOLO-less,
landlords.
really.
You it's
Like-
imperative you tip them. They're the backbone, truly the
Yeah.
backbone of society.
Yeah,
I think a generous
Yeah.
20% per month
I
is a
think
pretty
so.
solid tip because you know
Yeah.
who else is on call 24/7 when your power
Right?
flickers and goes off
Yeah.
to disconnect the fuse box and then reconnect the fuse box. You know, no one else is
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Who's here to tell you paint your own walls and put in your own new door? Why would I do that for? Like, they're that they're the ones you go to talk to you about all your home problems, and then they spit it right back in your face. And like, you couldn't do that without them. Really, it's like. So
Yeah.
I think minimum 20%. Like if we're tipping servers at restaurants 15%, and all they do is they walk back and forth between the kitchen and the table, bring your food. Like,
Or
I
worse,
could
the
do
ones
that.
who just flip the little screen
Oh,
so you
yeah,
place your
just
order. Why am I giving you people 15%?
yeah. Do you tip me? I did the work. I did your job. I pushed all the buttons. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I want a 15% discount for putting all those buttons in myself, dude. I did all that. You just stood there and watched me and made me feel violently uncomfortable.
Better yet,
And
I
then
want that
it's
as a
like,
tax rebate.
yeah. That's the real move right there, dude. Get your money up, dude. You gotta play the system. Play
Dude,
it.
the best ones though are the ones that like the tipping options are so incredibly high
Oh,
and
ridiculous.
the other amount button is so small and in the corner that you'd
Yeah.
feel like an asshole just for like hitting it and then typing zero
Yeah.
zero zero.
Yeah,
Like
it's bad.
I wish landlords should adopt that technology.
They should. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, there's actually entirely unrelated to landlords, but there's like this scam going around because like you got that tap to pay, like those Apple Air or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You just tap the card to it and it automatically deposits it to whatever account that thing is hooked up to. People are buying one of those, hooking it up to their whatever account, and then they go to like a club or something, and they just tap it on people's pockets, and they're just straight taking money, and these people don't even know, straight wire transferring
The
from their
grind don't
pockets.
stop
Dude,
though.
I'm telling you, it's pickpocketing without even needing to pick that skill up. You just straight tap, and it's a quick like 20%
So
tip.
let me get this straight. For the sake of education,
Of course, of
they're
course.
taking the wireless payment receiver and just
Yep, yep.
tapping people's back pockets with
Just
it.
straight tapping it. Yep. Tap it right on that card and the payment goes through. Done.
I'm gonna open up Amazon really quick,
Dude,
unrelated entirely, and go
Unrelated.
search wireless payment receiver.
dude, I think what you should do to optimize it is cover yourself in wireless receivers and start like groping people and grinding on them. And then you get like
Yeah, that's
you can
true.
get wherever the credit cards might be, you can just like grab them
Yeah.
and stuff.
Just
You
jump
hire
straight in
if
the
you
mosh
hire a
pit.
stripper who keeps their credit card in their back pocket and get her to grind, put the wireless receiver on your cock, and you'll get like 8 transactions per 10 seconds for
Dude,
free.
what is that's what is that? TPS, transactions per second.
Yeah.
Eight TPS. That's huge.
Off the charts.
Yeah.
And
So
then
you're
we
throwing the
just get
dollar
like
bills on her, but they're
seven
coming
different
right
dudes
back.
doing that. You just get 7 of
Yeah.
them.
Dude, you get the homeless people to start bop, 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 just in the streets. You just got them tapping pockets, and it goes straight to you. Give them a 20% cut.
Back to it though, like, we can build an empire of homeless
I'm
people
telling you,
with
dude.
like wireless
Like,
receivers.
that's what I'm saying. It's that business mindset. You hear some people say it's that business mindset. You see homeless person, I see business empire. You just one for each of these guys. You got them all over the streets of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, everywhere across the country. Boom, all into your account. You know how many people walk past a one homeless person every day, bro? And you got 3 on one street. Each one of those taps
As a
that same
Los
person.
Angeles resident, dude, I can confirm. Okay, here's
Yeah.
another idea on how to like optimize that. Okay. So, down at my local 7-Eleven on the corner, right? There are homeless people that always chill out there, right?
Mm.
But these guys are like they're more civilized and they haven't like deteriorated mentally yet. They function as doormen for tips, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the 7-Eleven, they'll open the door for you and be like, "Give me $1, please." Get
Yeah.
those guys every time someone walks in the 7-Eleven to tap them in the ass with a wireless receiver.
There you go. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because they're
7-Eleven,
going in to make a purchase anyway, so it's like same time frame. They're not going to be suspicious if it's because you pull what you say you pull like $3. That looks like a $3 like candy bar or something, and then they got like some drinks and stuff there too, and boom, no one's suspicious. And even if they are, it's like it's $3. Who cares? But it's like you get $3 from 100 people, $300. That's like quick math. You got to have that business brain going, dude.
better
Yeah.
yet, tap them on the way in, tap them on the way out. That's $600.
Boom, done. Look at that. Just Look at the
And dude,
escalation.
7-Eleven is a high traffic area, dude. That place is
Oh yeah.
always packed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, do it
Booming.
at the In and Out. In and Out is
Yeah.
crawling with people, man.
You
Any
got
time of the
yeah.
night.
Yeah. You got to get all those high density locations, dude. You got to hit them all. You got 2 or 3 homeless people just staked out right there.
Hey,
Done.
what if we get? I think it would be really easy if we just got some rogue TSA agents, because they literally,
Oh my God.
when you go through TSA,
Yeah.
you literally
Yeah.
hand them your wallet on a silver platter. So if we get TSA agents to put some of the receivers in their gloves like Iron Man, and then they just like hit him with the blast, then we get all.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
This is the
That's-
best part
that's
about being a
true.
syndicate, though, is that we could do both.
Yeah.
We can operate in
could,
the shadows and do both.
Now, how much is one of these? Let's see.
I found some on Amazon, like the ones that they typically have in shops, for about $60.
So, ooh, okay. So that is an
ROI 's
investment. Okay.
Otherwise,
It's yeah, but okay, we'll start small. We'll give it to one TSA agent, all right? Maybe we go work at the TSA 8 hours a day, make some passive income. We'll pay that off in a
There you
day.
go.
Simple enough.
There you go. Yeah.
But you know, if we
Yeah.
scale outwards and tell people what we're doing, gotta find the people you can trust, obviously. We can scale up in a matter of days.
So to be fair, if we're saying, let's say we do $3 per tap, right? So you get 20 taps, done. That's $60, and you're from there on it's straight income. So 20 taps, that's like one day.
And the
That's
most
light work.
crucial part of it, okay? Airport security is tight, but if you are the security, what is stopping you from walking onto a flight, going to a different state, recruiting another TSA agent, going to another state, recruiting another one,
That's
and just
true.
zipping around the states, zipping around the entire world, and telling people to fucking Iron Man glove your wireless receiver, and then just flying back home, and in a couple of weeks, you have a shooter at every single Sorry, not a shooter. I don't want to say that, but you have a skimmer. We'll call them skimmers. Like the recruitment for this, if we worked at the TSA, is limitless, absolutely
Yeah.
limitless. And then what's to say that those people that work at the TSA don't go and recruit the homeless people in the area? This is like a pyramid scheme, but so much better.
Try to think of other
I
places
think-
where like you get to like touch people as part of your job, because that's like where you get it's easy. It's like
Chiropractor.
bouncers,
Masseuse.
bouncers
Chiropractor.
and
Yeah,
clubs.
exactly. Chiropractor, masseuse, yeah.
This is the doctor's
Prostitute.
Let's
office.
see. Doctors, yeah.
Yeah, prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even easier.
Yeah.
Then that's too easy. That's like you're not grinding hard enough if you're doing it that easy. You know.
They're
Well, no, but
grinding
think
hard,
about it.
though.
They're already paying you, and you're just sapping them while they're paying you.
That's
I
true.
could get on my Juggalo grind shit right now. Probably make a few racks in a night.
Dude, get your pimp game up, dude. 100%, dog. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're in LA too. That's prime real estate. Are you kidding me?
My
gotta hit
roommate
those
last year,
streets.
he told me that they had a saying because he's from Compton, right?
Oh,
There's this
man.
one street called Figueroa, which I always had an attachment to because that in the Black Ops 2 map, Aftermath, Figueroa was one of the streets. But he said that all of his buddies had a saying when they were broke, they would say something like, go stand on Figueroa for an hour. And because Figueroa is apparently notorious for having prostitutes walking it.
Oh,
so,
dang.
If I hopped on
Yeah,
Figueroa...
so, sorry, how do you spell that? Can I, like...
Figure, I think OA. Figure OA, I believe.
Figueroa.
It's a really long street.
Ooh, okay. So, let me see. Are there any, like, direct flights? Or, like...
You could probably get down here for $80, maybe.
Okay, and then it's another 80 for some action? I could break 160, yeah.
Oh, 60 for the wireless transmitter though.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But think
Oh,
about
we
it,
can make that
you'll
work.
definitely make it back within like 4 hours tops.
Big time. Yeah,
all I
that's
need you
prime
to
real
do
estate.
is shave the facial hair and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
inhale helium so people will, perceive you as having a feminine voice.
Yeah. Maybe some makeup. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
And then you got to learn how to tuck, dude. You got to learn it.
dude.
Maybe, like, I think
yeah.
tape
Dude,
would
but
work.
I'm packing though. That's gonna be tough. I don't know.
It
gonna be
maybe
hanging
if
out.
if it's that like much that tape wouldn't fix it, wear like I don't know, put it down a pants leg maybe.
Dude, maybe some. I think some duct tape maybe could We just hammock that thing.
Or like if they're cool with it, then you can just like fireman carry it over your shoulder.
That's
But
true. Yeah, we might need a loop or two, dog. But I mean, we can make it work, bro.
get some cable ties to it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You wear like
Yeah,
a scarf.
we could.
It would be a fashion
Yeah,
accessory.
that's true. I just paint it, dude. Tell him it's my new scarf. Just wrap that thing.
Wow, what kind of fabric is this made of?
Yeah, the best kind, baby. Best kind. Yeah.
I don't know. It was harvested by Jewish people when I was an infant.
Yeah. My first donation to this world.
I think we need to start doing this. Like, this could be the only episode of the podcast. If we don't make a second episode, the viewers, you know where we went. We are becoming slumlords and stealing money wirelessly from people.
Yeah.
So if we don't make a second episode, it's reasonable to assume that that's what we're doing with our lives.
We're making it big, yeah. Or we got shot in the streets while trying to do that. But, yeah.
If we die to the
Stabbed by a
hustle, it is
homeless
what
man.
it is. We tried,
Hey, we gave it our best shot. That's all you can do.
but in the
But
end,
live
we
by
all
the
make
hustle,
it.
die by the hustle. You know.
Truth bomb, truth nuke.
Beautiful.
Oh man.
Well, hey, I think this is a pretty successful first episode. You guys ready to call it here?
Yeah.
That's what I was
it.
thinking.
I
I'm
got some
thinking this
homework
has
to
been
do.
a. Yeah, I got nothing to do, but I like just laying in bed and thinking about how much I'm wasting my time. So I'm probably gonna do that after this.
Well, hey, I'd like to thank everyone so much for watching the inaugural episode of the Bohemian Grove podcast.
So,
Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully no one steals our business tactics today.
that's true. Maybe we should cut that out. Honestly, we don't want to, inflate.
Really, I think that was the most
sector.
entertaining thing we talked about all night.
yeah. Like I said, my memory not great. I don't remember what we started the night with, but I think this most recent subject was we got pretty into it. So, I think that was a good first attempt here. Well, first episode action. And
All right,
unless
you know
we
what?
take off with the new business, I think I'm looking forward to the next episode.
I already can't wait. This was fun as hell. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to cut it here. Have a great day, people.
Peace.
Good day. Have a good night.